Archangel Michael reveals, recently 3 individuals convened with the intent to obstruct your blessings. He continues, a gathering transpired last night that should never have occurred. In secrecy, these 3 came together with a singular goal to hinder that which is divinely destined for you. They believe their whispered conspiracies can disrupt the plans that heaven has already approved. Their approach was subtle, yet an unsettling shift in energy enveloped you abruptly. The discomfort you experienced yesterday was no coincidence, it was evidence of spiritual conflict at play. These individuals are not unfamiliar to you, they bear faces you've recognized, though their hearts are stained with envy. Each one of them harbors negativity, one bears resentment, another carries jealousy, and the third is consumed by desperation. United, they devised a scheme to obstruct the light illuminating your path. Little do they realize, your journey is protected by forces far exceeding their intentions. They seek to delay the arrival of a sacred gift meant solely for you. Your name has been whispered in gatherings where you are absent, yet in the eyes of heaven it is inscribed in gold. There is nothing they can do to undermine what is inherently yours. Type Amen to receive blessings. 333. Their discussions about your development took on the tone of a crime. Your tranquility troubles them precisely because they lack it themselves. They believe that by sowing confusion they can slow your blessings. They speculate on your financial stability, your relationships, and your rising spirit. One even proposed a method to instill doubt within you once more. However, what they fail to recognize is the profound power you wield even in silence. You have triumphed over challenges they could never endure. Their plot is fueled by their fear of witnessing you finally transform into who you were always meant to be. They race against time, hoping you will falter before your breakthrough. What they do not know is that every effort they make will only accelerate your blessings. Your resilience serves as a lesson for them. You are not ordinary, and they are now realizing this truth, albeit too late. Type Amen to receive blessings. 624. They attempted to impose limitations on your life, whispering that you are unworthy, hoping the universe would heed their words. Yet your spirit resounded with faith, overpowering their voices of hatred. They have observed you under the guise of celebration, all the while collecting intelligence to weaponize against you. However, their insincere smiles are becoming increasingly transparent. Their laughter can no longer mask the bitter truth of their intentions. Archangel Michael assures, your name is under protection. In environments rife with sabotage, you are being uplifted, not due to your perfection but due to your perseverance. Every attempt to block your path is being negated now. They have watched from a distance, mistakenly believing your radiance is the result of ease. They have not witnessed your scars. They do not understand that your pain has transformed into power behind closed doors. Type Amen to receive blessings. April 2019. There is dissent among them. One heart is beginning to question the plan. A soul is caught in a dilemma, torn between loyalty to malice and the guilt of wronging you. This internal conflict serves as your spiritual shield, encasing you in layers of divine protection that are impenetrable. Even their most clandestine intentions are unveiled before they can materialize. Surrounding you are angels orchestrating your moves in advance. Their frustration mounts as their efforts yield no success. They anticipated your decline, yet instead you have become more radiant, more formidable. The light within you provokes their demons, as they struggle to contend with the reflection of your truth. This is a spiritual awakening, and you are at its core. Typing men to receive blessings. 872. They even attempted to ensnare someone close to you in their scheme. A person you trusted has faced their manipulations. However, grace is gradually unveiling the truth to you, preparing your spirit step by step. Your dreams are transforming into messengers. You will begin to recognize the faces behind their plots within your dreams. These warnings are meant to prepare, not to frighten you. The winds of change are shifting in your favor. What was intended as a delay will now serve to elevate you. A sense of urgency emerges in the spiritual realm, determined to uplift you before they strike again. The same voices that once laughed at you will soon be silenced in awe. You are not intended to navigate this battle alone. Divine justice is already in motion. Typing men to receive blessings. 190. They attempted to instill fear in your aspirations, but they underestimated your unyielding soul. You possess the wisdom of one who has weathered storms yet continues to smile. Each curse aimed at you has been reflected back, multiplied. Your name resonates in divine realms that no adversary can breach. You may be traversing shadows, but you are not alone in this journey. The most perilous adversary is one who fears nothing, not even starting anew. You have been broken and remade. You are now invincible. They cannot dismantle that which has been resurrected. Archangel Michael assures you are standing on sacred ground. Even amidst turmoil, a calmness is approaching that will shatter their illusions. They are about to discover that meddling with the chosen one yields consequences. Typing men to receive blessings. 511. Should you wish to further express your support, you may offer super thanks with contributions up to $20. They are closely monitoring your social media, tracking your movements, waiting for a misstep. However, you are being guided to maintain a low profile and operate in silence. Each silent step serves to perplex them further. They have underestimated your connection to higher wisdom, failing to recognize that you are shielded by a force their schemes cannot decipher. You are advancing into seasons they cannot comprehend. Archangel Michael reveals, yesterday 3 individuals convened to conspire against your blessings. He continues, a meeting occurred last night that should never have taken place. In secrecy, these 3 come together with one goal: to obstruct the divine gifts on their way to you. They believe that their hushed tones can disrupt what has already been ordained by heaven. Though they acted quietly, the energy around you shifted unexpectedly. The discomfort you experienced yesterday was not happenstance, it was spiritual warfare in action. These individuals are not unfamiliar to you. Their faces are known, but their hearts are stained with jealousy. Each bears a different burden. One is laden with resentment, another with jealousy, and the last is consumed by desperation. Together they attempted to devise a scheme to dim the light illuminating your path. However, they remain unaware that your journey is shielded by forces far superior to their malevolent aims. They aim to postpone the arrival of the sacred blessings intended for you. Your name has surfaced in discussions you are unaware of, but heaven has inscribed it in gold. You cannot be stripped of what is rightfully yours. Type ye meant to receive your blessing. 333. Their discourse regarding your growth sounded like a denouncement to them. Your peace disturbs them because they lack it. They think that by sowing confusion your blessings will decelerate. They deliberate about your financial prospects, your relationships, and even your uplifting spirit. One proposed a tactic to instill self-doubt in you once more, but little did they know about the immense power you wield even in silence. You have triumphed over challenges they could not endure. Their scheme feeds off the fear that you are finally stepping into your true self. They race against time, hoping that you will falter before your breakthrough. What remains undiscovered by them is that every action they attempt will only hasten your blessings. Your resilience shall serve as their lesson. You are extraordinary, and they are now realizing this truth too late. Type ye meant to receive your blessing. 624. They attempted to impose limitations on your life through whispered words, claiming you are unworthy in hopes that the universe would heed their negativity. Yet your spirit roared with faith much louder than any hate-filled voice. They have been watching you, feigning celebration, all the while gathering ammunition to use against you. Their phony smiles are becoming transparent, revealing the bitter intentions that lurk beneath. Archangel Michael declares, your name is safeguarded. Even in environments rife with sabotage, you are being uplifted, not due to your perfection but because of your perseverance. Every effort to hinder you is being reversed at this moment. They have observed from afar, misjudging your radiance as a result of ease, unaware of the scars that tell the story of your transformation. Type ye meant to receive your blessing. April 2019. Among them there is one who is beginning to question the plan. One heart has grown uneasy, torn between loyalty to malice and guilt over the harm caused to you. This internal conflict serves as your spiritual shield. You are divinely encased in layers of protection they cannot breach. Even their most clandestine thoughts are exposed before they can manifest into actions. Angels surround you, interpreting every move before it is made. Their frustration mounts because nothing is succeeding. They anticipated your crumbling by now, yet you are glowing more brightly, radiating with strength. The light emanating from you is unsettling their demons. You are provoking their darkness, and they struggle to confront the reflection of your truth. This is a spiritual awakening, and you are at its heart. Type ye meant to receive your blessing. 872. They even tried to ensnare someone close to you in their plot. A trustworthy individual has been subjected to their manipulation, yet grace is unveiling the truth to you gradually, allowing your spirit to prepare itself step by step. Your dreams are transforming into messages. You will begin to discern the faces behind the schemes in your sleep. These warnings are not sent to instill fear but to arm you with foresight. The winds are shifting in your favor. What was intended to hinder you will now accelerate your progress. A sense of urgency pervades the spiritual realm, striving to elevate you before further attempts are made against you. The very voices that mocked you will soon fall silent in amazement. You are not destined to confront this challenge alone. Divine justice is already unfolding. Type ye meant to receive your blessing. 190. They sought to instill fear regarding your plans, yet they underestimated your unyielding spirit. You possess the wisdom of someone who has weathered storms and continues to smile. Every curse directed at you has returned multiplied. Your name resonates within divine corridors where no adversary can reach. You traverse shadows, but you are not alone. The most formidable adversaries are those who do not fear starting anew. You have endured brokenness and have emerged rebuilt, thus you are indestructible. They cannot dismantle what has been resurrected. Archangel Michael affirms that you are standing on sacred ground. Even amidst chaos, a profound stillness approaches that will shatter their illusions. They are about to discover that meddling with the Chosen One carries repercussions. Type you meant to receive your blessing. 511. Should you wish to express further support, you have the option to provide super thanks with contributions of up to $20. They are closely monitoring your social media, tracking your movements in anticipation of a misstep. Yet you are being guided to speak less and operate in silence. Each silent step you take deepens their confusion. They greatly underestimated your connection to higher wisdom. They failed to consider that you are shielded by forces their plots cannot decipher. You are entering a season they cannot follow. Their gatherings are deteriorating. One individual is beginning to speak out of turn. Splits are appearing within their alliance because malevolent partnerships are inherently unstable. You will start to observe unusual patterns and disturbances in their surroundings. This is not a mere coincidence, it signifies divine revelation. Everything concealed will eventually be revealed through the actions of karma. Type you meant to receive blessings. 782. Even in your moments of exhaustion, the heavens remain vigilant. Your silence does not denote weakness but rather a strategic approach. You are being kept in the shadows for a magnificent unveiling. The coming days will bring forth revelations. While some truths may be painful, they will also facilitate healing. Clarity is approaching with the intensity of a storm. You have cried out for answers, and they will now arrive like waves crashing upon the shore. Certain truths may sting, but they will ultimately liberate you. You are being liberated from false connections and insincere support. The doors that closed before you were essential, guiding you to a richer understanding of your identity. As a result, every blessing that was on hold is now poised to come to you in abundance. Type Amen to receive blessings. September 1937. They are attempting to interfere with a financial miracle destined for you. Someone even uttered your name in front of a spiritual advisor in an attempt to obstruct your fortune. However, the divine reversal has already commenced. Anticipate changes in your financial situation, unexpected approvals, and unforeseen breakthroughs. These occurrences are not mere coincidences. They are indicators that you remain favored regardless of their efforts to undermine you. You are ascending. You are being repositioned in spaces where your name is esteemed rather than disparaged. Their plan was meticulously crafted, but your destiny had already been charted. You were chosen long before they attempted to impede your progress. Your illumination predates their darkness. Type Amen to receive blessings. 366. They did not believe you could make it this far. Each time they thought you were beaten, you rose again, coming back stronger each time. You are a manifestation of unwavering strength. Your aura is too radiant to be diminished. The energy surrounding you resonates beyond your present reality. They may mock you now, but soon they will murmur your name with regret. Their blessings have been suspended because they attempted to obstruct yours. The divine does not reward malevolence disguised as strategy. Archangel Michael states, "You are entering a divine reversal. This is the season when your adversaries will witness you dine at a table prepared by heaven. You are not merely seeking a seat, you are the reason the table exists." Type Amen to receive blessings. 658. They convened to strategize against your blessings, but instead they activated them. That meeting acted as a catalyst, initiating a spiritual case now under divine supervision. Even the atmosphere around you feels lighter. This is not a figment of your imagination but rather a breakthrough in progress. Chains are being broken and obstacles are crumbling. You are not cursed, you are chosen. You are not delayed, you are being prepared for a divine demonstration. Everything taken from you will be restored. You are unstoppable. This is not your conclusion, it is an expansion. Continue to move forward because nothing formed against you shall prevail. Type Amen to receive blessings. 855. They were unaware that your name is inscribed in spiritual fire, impervious to human erasure. What they sought to thwart has already surpassed their influence. They believed you were isolated, but you are backed by ancestors, angels, and divine timing with every breath you inhale. You are resolute, which unsettles them. What has been spoken against you is being dismantled layer by layer. No prayer cast against you will prosper. No words uttered against your rise will have any foundation. They will be compelled to witness your flourishing, and those who once plotted against you will tremble as they speak your name. You are the tempest they dreaded. Type Amen to receive blessings. September 1991. They attempt to construct barriers around your opportunities, but the divine has shattered them with a single breath of truth. Now your blessings are cascading like rivers breaching their confines. Your voice is being restored and your confidence is returning with vigor. Your alignment is falling into place. There is no need to seek retribution. The energy surrounding you will handle that. Your focus should remain forward and grounded. They continue to talk, watch, and hope, but their time has expired. Yours is just beginning. Type Amen to receive blessings. 504. Even now one among them is afflicted with guilt. Their dreams are plagued by the truth of their previous actions. The spiritual ramifications of their choices are consuming them. You are protected. No weapon forged in secret can harm a soul illuminated by light. You have been shaped by pain yet sculpted with purpose. Allow betrayals to educate you rather than break you. Let exposure empower you instead of hardening your heart. You are gaining wisdom in silence that others cannot impart through words. The whispers behind your back are being silenced and your name will be exalted not by mere chance but by divine intent. Your spirit will remain unscathed. Type Amen to receive blessings. You have endured enough trials and the heavens concur. It is time. The doors are commencing to open. Those who conspired against you will one day find themselves in need of your assistance, and when they do, they will recall everything they attempted to deprive you of. However, you will have already moved forward. This chapter signifies that nothing can restrain you any longer. The weight is lifting and the chains are breaking. Archangel Michael assures, even in their unity they could not subdue your purpose. Now your spirit is being elevated to realms where falsehoods cannot penetrate. You are more protected than you realize. Type Amen to receive blessings. They placed mirrors in your path in hopes that you would only see your shortcomings. 666.